Hey there, and welcome back to your week 2 video for the month of May. So this video is going to cover the period from May 6th to May 12th. And last week we had Mercury in the spotlight because the planet Mercury was moving through Aries and making a bunch of aspects. This week, Venus takes center stage. She is the planet making the most aspects. Basically, she's moving through the latter part of Aries this week and connecting to some of the same planets that Mercury was connecting with while he was in the last part of Aries last week. So I've got all the info on that for you. But first things first, it is actually a Mercury event to kick us off this week. Monday, the 6th of May, Mercury is going to move into Taurus. You'll notice that on Tuesday, the 7th of May, if you're in Australia. But basically, this is going to give a calming, slowing, and stabilizing energy to anything to do with planning, logistics, even ideas and communication. So a little bit more of a mental calm or sort of that plotting, measured, step-by-step approach. So Mercury in Taurus is definitely going to take his time and think things through a little bit more than Mercury in Aries was last week. So that change happens at the very start of the week just to get us going. Then we hit Tuesday and we get our first Venus aspect of the week, which is Venus in Aries square Saturn in Capricorn. So this is very much about a reality check of some kind. It may be in a personal romantic relationship, it might be in a professional partnership, but the idea here is that we either hit a bit of a block or we come up against a topic or an issue that's quite substantial and you don't necessarily want to rush past. So slowing down can be necessary for a variety of reasons where dealing with other people are concerned. A square aspect does, it sort of creates this 90-degree energy where this planet's trying to go here, this planet's trying to go here. And if they go at the same time, they bang into each other and actually no progress happens. So the idea with a square is we need some adjustment. Are you going to let the Saturnian part of you dominate, which can be fear-based and driven by insecurity? Or sometimes Saturn is that voice of wisdom or voice of caution. So we sort of have to try and find that balance between, am I just being afraid and do I need to feel the fear and do it anyway? Or am I getting a sense of hesitation here because there's a reason to actually check things out? Or are we going to let the Venus part of the situation, our desire for connection or our craving for luxury and indulgence, is that going to kind of win out the day here? I think with Venus square Saturn, commitments can be tested and your commitment to a goal or a plan or a promise that you've made might be under question. So it's sort of like, how much do you really want something and what are you prepared to do to get what you really want? Effort over the long term is really important with Venus square Saturn. So it's definitely about kind of short-term pain or delays for the long-term reward here on Tuesday. And that aspect is from 20 degrees Aries to 20 degrees Capricorn. And we should all feel that on Tuesday the 7th.